This is an abandoned amusement park. The first rule: never ride the carousel. If it starts moving, close your eyes until it stops. As you can see, the carousel doesn't look like it's moving, but it actually rotates once every 10 minutes. If you ride it when it's moving, you will get off without your legs. But if you accidentally fall asleep and the carousel starts moving, you have to do whatever you do, not look at it. You have to close your eyes and not look at the carousel until it stops. This is the second rule. If a teddy bear talks to you, do not unswear. Walk away. These teddy bears have been here for 20 years. They're completely waterproof. And even though they haven't moved a muscle in decades, somehow they still manage to talk to guests and lure them into a false sense of security. Now, most people think that these teddy bears are harmless, but if you engage in conversation with one of them, you will be ripped limb from limb by the carnivorous plants outside. And now we come to the scariest part of the park. This is the third rule. Do not enter the House of Mirrors. The reflections are not yours. If you look in the mirrors, you will see what's known as the doppelganger, or in other words, your evil twin. It feeds on your deepest desires and will try to convince you that it is you who is trapped in the funhouse. All you have to do is close your eyes and walk away. Just make sure you don't look back. If you break eye contact with your doppelganger, it will jump out and devour your soul. That brings us to the fourth and final rule. When the lights go out, stay very still. Do not run. The moment the lights go out, every single generator in this park will turn off, and in the darkness, you will hear all sorts of scary things, like chains dragging metal moans and whispers of your name. Some people have lost their minds in this park because they could unhandle being alone in the dark. But you need to remember one thing. In the darkness, you are not alone. There are others. If you can't handle being in the dark, you can huddle together for comfort. But if you break eye contact and run away, you will never be seen again. Are you ready? It's time for the final warning. Remember, the gate will only open at sunrise. Survive until then, if you can. Welcome to the abandoned amusement park. Make sure you follow the rules. Rule 1, don't ride the carousel. Rule 2, ignore the teddy bear. Rule 3, stay away from the House of Mirrors. Rule 4, when the lights go out, don't move. Survive until sunrise. You wake up in the middle of the night to the sound of children laughing and a calliope playing in the distance. You check your phone. It's 3 a.m. You have 6 hours until sunrise, and suddenly, the ground beneath you begins to shake violently. The carousel is starting. You quickly get out of bed and stumble over to the window. Through the blurry glass, you see the carousel begin to spin. You have to get out of there before it reaches your room. You run as fast as you can, dodging tables and chairs until you reach the door. You burst out and find yourself in a dark, unfamiliar part of the park. The sound of children's laughter seems much louder here. You can feel their presence all around you. Then you hear a familiar voice behind you say, "Looking for something." Startled, you turn around and see no one. You quickly shake off the encounter and continue walking. Suddenly, a teddy bear drops down in front of you. It looks like the others, dirty and torn, except its beady eyes seem to stare directly into your soul. It opens its mouth to speak, but before it can utter a word, you turn around and walk away. You don't want to risk angering the plants outside. You can't afford to lose any blood. As you continue walking, you notice a faint glimmer in the distance. It looks like a mirage. You hesitate for a moment, unsure of what to do next. But the image of the twisted teddy bear makes you take a deep breath and keep moving forward. Whatever S at the end of that path is probably better than whatever S waiting for you in the darkness. You start running towards the light. Hey, I'm really sorry about that cliffhanger, but this story is part of a larger narrative that I am currently working on. As soon as I finish writing it, I'll post the entire story on my blog for free. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time.